Coming up today on the Slate, we take a look at Bill Maher's controversial new documentary, Religulous, and we review the new thriller Body of Lies and see what UM students have to say about the film. You're watching the Slate, the best movie review show ever, and that's no lie. Hello and welcome to The Slate, the movie review show that your mother warned you about. I'm your host, Nick Maslow. Let's check out the latest news out of Hollywood. Hold on to your fedoras, indie fans. Harrison Ford has revealed that George Lucas is in the planning stages for a fifth installment of the Indiana Jones franchise. After Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull grossed over $770 million worldwide, Ford says a fifth film is automatic. Indy has battled Nazis, evil cults, more Nazis, and space aliens, so it'll be interesting to see where they decide to go with the next franchise. Chances are that you'll be watching the next Indiana Jones film through one of these bad boys. 5 major film studios have signed on to pay over $1 billion for a rollout of new 3D technology to over 20,000 movie screens in the U.S. More than 20 3D films are set for release through 2010. But only a handful of theaters in the country are currently equipped with the technology to show them. The plan will help convert more screens to 3D and allow companies to charge more for tickets and improve box office grosses. That reminds me, whatever happened to smell-o-vision? Good news for Batman fans. According to reports, Dark Knight director Christopher Nolan has just signed on for the sequel to this summer's mega blockbuster. Christian Bale, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Gary Oldman are all slated to return for the franchise's third outing. Pre-production is set to start in February 2009. There's no official word yet on who will be playing the villain of the film, although there are rumors floating around the internet that have Johnny Depp as the Riddler, and get this, Cher playing Catwoman. Let's hope the internet has a sense of humor. Stay tuned to The Slate for more Batman updates. Now let's take a look at what's playing in theaters this week. First up, it's the controversial new documentary, Religulous. Bill Maher is the comedian and host of his own late-night HBO show, Real Time. But in his new documentary, Religulous, Maher sets his sights on religion. Directed by Borat director Larry Charles, the film sees Maher, a self-described agnostic, traveling throughout the world in search of comedic fodder. It's a trip that sees him get kicked out of both the Vatican and Salt Lake City, Utah. The film is an equal opportunity offender, taking shots at any and all religions in its path. Let's take a look.
Should I assume that
this
is your only $2,000 suit?
The gentleman who made this suit for me owns a clothing store.
Mr. K, you in the house.
The prices that I get my clothes for, you know, yeah. I'm blessed in that area.
Yes,
you know.
You are.
I'm more blessed than I've ever been all the days of my life.
And the owner is a Muslim, which I came out of Islam.
I know, and I think it's very interesting that you're a Christian now, you were a Muslim, and when you get your clothes, you buy them like a Jew.
After a funny and promising opening scene in a truck-stop church, the film quickly devolves into a vehicle from our stand-up routine. The interviews with believers and church leaders do provide some laughs, but don't end up going the distance. Highlights include interviews with a self-proclaimed Jesus Christ and a pair of gay Muslim activists. Religulous is an amusing look at the hypocrisy of religion, and Maher is not overly preachy, but the film never challenges the viewer. If you're on the fence about religion or are already a non-believer, this movie will be an interesting conversation starter. Just don't expect any revelations. And if you're deeply religious, well then, chances are you'll be outside the theater already, holding a picket sign. At the end of the day, you're probably better off checking out Bill Maher's excellent show on HBO. The show provides a little more food for thought than Religulous. Opening this week, it's Leonardo DiCaprio and Russell Crowe's new spy thriller, Body of Lies. Body of Lies is set in the Middle East, a region where terrorist cells and violence run rampant. Leonardo DiCaprio plays Roger Ferris, a CIA operative searching for a terrorist leader. Help comes from a Jordanian intelligence chief and his boss back in America, Ed Hoffman, played by Russell Crowe. Ferris hides his identity from the terrorists using disguises, but he soon discovers that the people he trusts are an even bigger threat.
We're on Highway 1 south of Samara. We're being pursued by 2 vehicles. We have valuable intel in our possession. And my shield!
Right on their 6.
foot!
RPG, take him out now. Fire!
Body of Lies is a film that is concerned more with being believable than having a good story. Each scene offers specific information on terrorist activities, but leaves little room for momentum to build. Ferris's objective is very simple, to stop the terrorist mastermind. But because the stakes are never raised by the filmmakers, the climax plunders. The real victims in this film are the characters themselves, who are turned into puppets of the plot. They coldly scowl at one another, scene after scene. They have no personality, giving us no reason to care for them. Not even Leonardo DiCaprio can stop his character coming across as an emotionalist government drone, a problem worsened by a tacked-on love story. There are a handful of scenes that feature action sequences, plus the film is well shot, but Body of Lies still leaves a lot to be desired. Jenny and I got a chance to go check out a special screening of Body of Lies just for University of Miami students last week. Here's what they had to say about the film. We're here at the Cosford Cinema for a sneak preview of Disney's Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I'm super psyched.
Here's your ticket, Nick.
Body of Lies? Jenny, you're a Body of Lies!
Anyways, we're at the sneak preview of the movie Body of Lies, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Russell Crowe.
Jenny, you told me I was going to be able to see the Chihuahua movie.
The theme of this movie is trust no one and deceive everyone.
Yeah, that's your motto, Jenny.
Have visual, will engage.
Why didn't you play Disney's Beverly Hills Chihuahua instead of this film about terrorism?
Because we like to show good movies here.
Did Russell Crowe throw any telephones at Chihuahuas in this movie?
No, I don't believe he did.
Are you calling Americans dumb? Because that happens to be the #1 movie in the country this week.
I am calling Americans dumb.
What did you think about the movie tonight?
It was pretty good. I'm gonna go with 2 pretties because it was like almost amazing, but not quite.
What would have made it over the top amazing?
Chihuahuas.
If you like torture and you like Arabs, this is the movie for you.
I like when movies kind of deal with political things that are going on now. I think it's important, so I like that aspect of the movie a lot.
The new Chihuahua movie coming out, I can't stand it.
Thank you so much for saying that.
We're done talking to you. Were there any Chihuahuas?
There were no Chihuahuas. I think we need to stop talking about Chihuahuas.
It's good to know that people in the arts are doing things other than Beverly Hills Chihuahua and getting involved with things that really matter in the world.
You know, it was a little long, got a little bit boring in the middle, but no, it's a decent movie.
Did you know that Nick loves Leonardo DiCaprio?
I do not.
He does. He has a poster on his wall of him.
I do not.
Yeah, you do, the Titanic poster.
That's only because the Celine Dion song is amazing, Jenny.
Don't believe him. Cheer up, Nick. The movie wasn't that bad.
I love you, Jenny. But I don't have to like you right now.
Okay, so that wraps it up for our sneak peek preview of Body of Lies.
Wow, Jenny, looks like we were right. The film really wasn't that good.
Yeah, it seems everyone agrees.
All right, well, look out, Kevin Smith fans, because we have a very special competition for you this week. We have 2 advanced screening passes for Zach and Miri Make a Porno to give away to 1 lucky Miami viewer. All you have to do is answer the following question. What is the name of the video store Randall works at in Clerks? Send answers to theslateshow@gmail.com. Make sure that Zach and Miri is the subject. And also, we need to be sure that you are available the night of October 21st to attend the screening.
And that's a wrap for another episode of The Slate. Please check out our new website at theslate.tv and subscribe to our brand new video podcast.
And don't forget to join us again next time when we'll have reviews of Oliver Stone's Bush pick, W, starring Josh Brolin. Plus, a look at Max Payne, the film based on the best-selling video game. And last but not least, an exclusive interview with Clark Duke from the new movie Sex Drive.
Goodbye, and thanks for watching.